1 second. There we go. We're now recording. We're now live. And let's get on with the show. Hey everyone, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com, a website about video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. And I know we are in the midst of Dragon Ball FighterZ Mania, but I thought it was really important that we sit down and play some and talk about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. This is on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I'm playing the PlayStation 4 version right now. And I want to play some online, but unfortunately there's nobody on. And I'll try and do some matchmaking just so you guys can see. And if we can get a match, that would be even better. But this game's gone through some tough... Oh, we got an opponent! Okay, awesome. I was trying to test this for the last 10 minutes and I couldn't get an actual fight. So, this is probably going to end terribly for me, and that's fine. I was really not looking forward to playing against the computer, and... Did you just pick... Okay. Cool. So, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. This game has been troubled for a long time. Ever since the trailer came out and it looked like it was going to be 2v2 versus 3v3, people didn't like that. The graphics, people didn't like that. The roster, people didn't like that. Okay, let's play this matchup real quick. I gotta tag out real quick. That's probably not gonna happen. Stop it with that. No! So he's trying to run like a really silly mix-up on me there, where Chun-Li goes off to the right, and then Dante comes in from the left. Unfortunately, I'm playing horribly right now, and I don't know what I'm doing. So, yeah, it's been a long time. I am so rusty. No! We're gonna try and keep it simple here. Okay. There's a combo. Nope, I'm dead. Oh! Oh, okay, we live. We live. No! Damn it! We were so close. Okay. Okay, we're gonna run that back. So yeah, this game has had a really rough life. Bad graphics, bad roster, gameplay that Capcom couldn't properly market to show that, hey, 2v2 could actually be better or at least as good as 3v3. At the very least, different. And oh, and this was a ranked match. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm not too concerned about my Marvel Infinite rank at this point anyway. There we go, still got it. I still hate Dante so much, even after the bounce patches. He just has every tool. No, stop it with the... No! Damn it! This is a close fight. I'm gonna probably go for it. No, I tried to. Oh, I hit the wrong buttons. Okay. No! Ah! Okay, GG. GG. Alright, so important thing. Marvel came out, subpar product, did not sell well. Marvel, or Capcom's financial reports, said the game sold about 1 million copies, which, by their standards, was subpar. It was soft, was the term they used in the financials. And then this week was a really rough week, because first Capcom made the announcements of Capcom Cup happening starting later this month, and they only talked about Street Fighter. They did not say anything about Marvel. And then EVO announced their 8 games, and for the first time in EVO history, over 20 years of tournaments, the Marvel game did not make the cut. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite got dropped as a main game. So this has gotten the community talking a lot about the future of this game, because tournament support's a really big deal. I know that relative to the amount of people that actually buy these games, a small percentage of people go to the tournament, but it's bigger than that. The tournaments act as like an ongoing marketing tool for the game, where people see these tournaments, they see these great players play, and they say, hey, maybe I should get a copy of that too. And so with Capcom, they've put in a lot of money on the esports side for Street Fighter, and they've been able to get the game on ESPN. It is the major game at all the other tournaments, and even when Street Fighter V was crap, they were able to push that game through to a point where now it's good. And that's, yeah, having that tournament support is so important to the success of a game. And right now, Marvel doesn't have it from the 2 biggest tournaments. So not having Capcom Cup, not having EVO, massive blows to this game. In terms of tournament, though, I don't think this game is dead. There's still all the other tournaments, the other major tournaments, your final rounds, your winter brawls, and I wish I had the numbers pulled up here, and I'll try and look for them, but why is this guy taking so long to pick a stage? Let me see if I can... Yes, so... Alright, let's pick my team. Team Chantron. Oh, no, I picked the wrong stone! Oh, damn it. Okay. SoCal Regionals. Street Fighter V is the top game right now with 295 entrants. Second most popular game. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, 170 entrants. Oh, this is Fall Classic 2017. I can link to this in the chat here on the... Let me write a comment. I'm going to post a video. Here. There you go. I posted it in the Facebook chat. I'll try and post it on YouTube as well. Oh man, I was... Oh, man, you gotta get Chun out of here. And she's not getting out. She's dead. That guy is real good. Oh, now this is starting to lag. Oh jeez, this lag is terrible. I'm gonna take advantage anyway. There's the scummy move. I was losing really bad. Let's gotta get Chun-Li out. You can't hide. We're not gonna rematch that. It's a little too laggy. But what happened there? Oh. Damn it. Okay, so that ends that. He just kind of YOLO'd on me. You shall live on, and that's fine. What was I gonna say? What are we talking about? So tournament-wise, I posted a link to a thread on Reset Era of someone's post on why Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite should have been a main stage game. And if you look at the tournament entrance there, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite isn't the highest rated, or the highest in terms of player entrance, but it's always towards the upper half. And I would suspect that that's going to continue to happen even after... Excuse me. Even after support for the game at the super majors is dropped. Because even though the game did not sell well, it does have a pretty strong base of fans who like to play this game at tournament level. So is going to be at other tournaments. Your SoCal regionals, your Winter Brawls, tournaments like that. Canada Cup, it'll probably still be there. The challenge is, I guess there's two challenges. Like, one, getting on the big stage. It's super important to get on that big stage because there are going to be players that drop this game because there is no big prize at the end or no big tournament to participate in the end. The bigger challenge is that they've poisoned the name of Marvel vs. Capcom among the general player base and gaming consumers. People think about Marvel vs. Capcom and the... Oh, hold on. And they think bad graphics, they think Chun-Li face, they think 2v2 versus 3v3 is worse. They think none of the X-Men or the Fantastic Four, but particularly no X-Men characters. And they just wrote the game off. Ready. And I don't blame them. Like, and we'll get to why this is all super sad. Oh, this is not. I think it's because we're streaming and the lag is not cooperating here. And that was a really tricky side to side. Reload. Nope. No, what is happening? Oh, come on. I'm gonna blame lag on that one. Oh, who's the active player right now? What's my tip? I totally lost. I'm so confused. What? That grenade came out after. Forget it.
Mission
Forget
complete.
it.
Let's return to base.
We will just play this out. And I wouldn't necessarily say this is an indictment on the game, this lag part. Streaming and playing online games has always been a challenge on my end. Oh man, this guy's like 1 bar. Forget it. Let's try again. And we'll continue talking about the state of this game. So, tournament scene, I don't think it's going to completely go away. It still pulls enough players in that people are going to keep playing it at tournament. It's going to be there. It's going to be streamed. Yeah, the challenge is it's not sold well. And because of that, it's not sold well. And I think there's very limited potential. You're not marketing it that much anymore. And problems with the game still exist. The game still doesn't look great, especially compared to Dragon Ball FighterZ. That game looks phenomenal. And this compared to that, like, it's no contest. The roster of characters, no contest. I mean, Dragon Ball and Marvel and Capcom are three different things, but if you talk about the characters you want to see in a Dragon Ball game, Dragon Ball FighterZ has them. You want Goku? We got 3 different versions. Vegeta? We got 3 different versions. You want Android 16, 17, 18? They're there. 17 in a little bit of a different capacity, but he's there. All the major characters in that game that you would expect in a Dragon Ball game are there. All the major characters you would expect in a Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite game, like I guess maybe if you follow the MCU, but if you want Wolverine, Magneto, Storm, Sentinel, Deadpool, None of those characters are in this game. And I don't think you're going to be able to get them in there anytime soon. I know Disney bought Fox recently, but there's still a lot of legal red tape that has to go through in order for that transaction to be finished. And on top of that, is it really worth saving this game like 2 years from now when it stops selling and people don't care, and the name of the Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite brand has been dragged through the mud this long? I don't think it's worth it. Not at this point. I don't think you could come back with an Ultimate Marvel. It'd have to be bigger than an Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. You can't just drop X-Men characters in there. You can't just, like, touch up the graphics because it's the art style that people have a problem with. It looks like the Contest of Champions iPhone game up-resed a little bit. And people don't like that style. And as you can see, now we're scraping the bottom of the barrel of matchmaking here. Let's try again. And so, is it worth it for Capcom to try again? Is it worth it for Marvel to try again? And I think they've already made their decision, and I think that answer is no. And that's why we haven't heard anything about Season 2 DLC characters. We haven't heard... It's not going to be a Capcom Cup. It's not going to get its own Battle for the Stones tournament. And that really bums me out. Because this is a long storied franchise, Marvel vs. Capcom, one of the first mashups in gaming history, and it was a prominent one, and it was one of the coolest ones. And here we are now in 2018, and I can't get a match because no one's playing this game online anymore, and this game is subpar, and despite how much... Okay, we got an opponent. Despite how much I like the gameplay, everything else about this game is butt. It's not great. And let's go play one more set. I'm probably going... This guy's higher ranked than me. We'll play it out. And we'll go from there. So I still like the game, but I mean, just even if I was a diehard Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite fan, I'm not going to play any other game. Like, getting matches in this is so infrequent that it's frustrating. Oh, that was tricky. Oh, nice little mix up there. Another left, right, and... Get the hell out of dodge. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Really bad. No! Duder. Oh, man. I don't think we're not gonna run it. I can't. This is annihilation. Oh, okay, we got something. Wow, that was a really tricky... Oh, I couldn't tag the Ultron because Ultron's already dead? I didn't even realize he's done. Wow, that was awesome. That was awesome. Alright, let's run that back. Not so much because I want to get my butt kicked, because I don't, but this guy's really good. It's a shame guys like this are not going to have the same type of tournament scene or online experience that they should. And yeah, my rank going down, like, whatever, at this point. We'll talk about where I'm at personally. Okay, not to press start.
Ready.
Fine.
Fight.
Again, that left right. Oh, and I can't take that out. You gotta... Okay, I can't get out now. I should have punished Iron Man there. Way worse. Now this is gonna be terrible. Oh man, he even punished the fire. That was good. Oh no! Damn it, my one shining moment and I screwed it up, like, really bad. Nope. Okay. Nope. Man, he got successfully defended against the Space Stone too. Like, I can't knock this guy. Woo. Good stuff. GG. GG, Rocco Slim. Keep grinding.
Reactor output at 73%.
That bums me out,
Well, there's
but
always room for improvement.
yeah, that guy much deserved it. When you put in the time and hit, which he clearly has, that's what's gonna happen. And that's okay. That's okay. Let me flip the camera here real quick. Hopefully this works. Alright. So where I'm at now is I'll probably still play Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite from time to time because I enjoy playing the game, but I don't think this is something I'm going to go back to seriously because it feels like this is a dead game. For all intents and purposes, it's a dead game. People still play at a tournament. I don't think I was ever into it enough to play it that seriously at a tournament. I was just kind of like exploring the systems and trying to find a team and all that type of stuff. But I think with how few people are playing it online, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to get online, and the fact that the horizons aren't looking good for this game, I think that I personally am going to bail out. I'm jumping on a Team Dragon Ball. I'll go play that. I mean, I still love Marvel, and I really want to see it do better and come back stronger in the future, but I just don't see it at this point in time, and that's a shame. So we're gonna end this on a bummer here, losing every single match and all that jazz. But thank you so much for watching, and let me know what you think in the comments about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I don't want to see it go out like this. This franchise does mean a lot to me. Besides, I mean, I came in pretty late. I started playing Marvel with Marvel vs. Capcom 3, but during a time when I was fairly new to fighting games and I was really into Street Fighter 4, and I had these preconceived notions that it's really hard to play multiple fighting games well. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite came in, and I love that game. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 were awesome, and that really set me down a path of being not just a Street Fighter fan, but a fighting game fan as a whole. It's the reason why I can play Injustice and have fun with it, and ARMS, Street Fighter Cross Tekken. Yeah, that game wasn't that great, but I was able to adapt and learn how to play it well. The reason why I can play Dragon Ball FighterZ now. And in particular, I think just people want to see good Marvel vs. Capcom, and I don't think that's going to happen again. I think the next time a versus game comes back from Capcom, if they decide to not just go all in on Street Fighter, it's probably going to be a Capcom vs. Capcom game. It's Capcom All-Stars, and I'm going to miss the Marvel characters if they go ahead with that route, but I would look forward to Capcom actually being able to provide full support for the game, because the big problem with this is Marvel has to sign off on everything, and they don't necessarily move at a good pace, or even approve or agree with the changes that should be made. So it is what it is, and this is where we are with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. It's unfortunate. And with that, we are going to wrap up the stream for today. If you want to go watch more videos, check me out on youtube.com/Jet in third person. That's Jet with 2 T's in third person. Make sure to share this Facebook live stream channel with your friends. Facebook.com/in third person. I do streams every week, usually multiple times a week, and share a bunch of posts from the website, inthirdperson.com, for more articles on video games, board games, and other nerdy pursuits. So until next time, I'm Jet from inthirdperson.com, and I'll see you later.